dope.
We're just gonna fill you in. I say dope a lot, and a lot of the times it's very intentional. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's dope. He's a pretty dope dude. 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 Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope. That's a pretty dope, dope. That's a pretty dope, dope. Pretty dope, 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 pretty dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's facts.
You know what to do. Get your dope ass out to Haltom Theater this weekend.
I have always believed the road to excess leads to the palace of wisdom. I got it bent all the way over here. Please make your voice be heard.
And I'm leaving society to move out to the country and smoke crystal meth with rednecks.
Maybe you have a differing opinion than us. Maybe we're completely wrong, and you are the one lone person in the world that is right. That's why you're here tonight. Eventually, me and Dave Jarvis are going to Hollywood. But guess what? Some of us are actually pretty friendly.
Yeah, but most of us suck.
Fine, upstanding young man. Fine, upstanding young man.
Smoke weed.
Dope.
Thank you. Thank you for being here. You too can participate tonight in the chats. I want to see you over in the chats. Lighten that shit up. And let's blow. All right, you got Ariel and Jeff on the panel. We got Hank from Dank back with us. We got Eddie Lee and Iron Mang on the show tonight. And, of course, as always, Dave motherfucking Jarvis to guide us through the chaos tonight.
Huzzah! Huzzah!
Look at that.
Yeah.
Well, welcome everybody. We have quite a bit to fill y'all in and only got 2 hours to do it. I don't even know if our guest is going to show up. That's my bad. I keep booking these people that I don't know, and they keep flaking the day of the show. For that, I apologize. But that's what happens when you deal with people that you've never met before.
We always have a good time anyway.
Yeah. Well, this last weekend, Dank played an amazing show over at Magnolia with Free Sucker and the Infamous. Great show, but I must say, there was a preempter. Hank was able to drink an entire bottle of tequila by himself on the Friday before the show. And when I say the man was dying, I mean deathbed, could not function, evil. Looking for a way to crash on the way to the show so he could get out of the show. And you know what happened? A miracle, ladies and gentlemen, a miracle. He got there, miserable as shit, just like the rest of us, but he had 2 beers and 1 shot inside of him, and suddenly he became a new man. He took over the fucking stage, and we rocked it like none other.
I can't
Vincent
deny
Price
anything.
approves.
What?
Vincent Price approves. Go ahead, Hank.
I can't deny anything you just said. I woke up at 1 p.m. That says anything. And I can't fucking sleep past 7 normally. Anyway, I was just trying to figure out a way to cancel a show because I felt so fucking terrible. And nothing I could think of was gonna work. But
Thank you.
so David, you know, like when we fucking started going to the gig, David drove, I'm in the passenger seat, and I'm holding back puke. I'm like, David, there's gotta be a way we can not play the show right now. But anyway, whatever. We got there, someone gave me a shot of tequila, and it was like fucking Popeye with spinach. And everything was cool after that. I think that means I had like alcohol withdrawal or something. I might be I don't know, addicted to some kind of stuff. But it was a fun show.
All power to you, man. I don't think I could have done that. I would have been dragging.
The thing is, the show must go on.
It must. Well, I probably would have thrown up on stage multiple
And
times.
while we were at the show, we discovered a tasty little tidbit of information. Hank, take it away.
Ooh.
Right.
The show must go on.
Does anybody here remember the band Leroy the Prophet?
Nope.
Absolutely.
David does.
I do remember. I don't know that I've ever seen Leroy the Prophet, but I remember the band.
Well, a little bit of history. David and I were in a band called Grand back in 2001 to whatever the fuck. And we were just like kids. And they were like a big band at the time, and they got us shows, like, you know, instead of us playing like our high school, they got us gigs at real places and shit. Anyway,
Leroy the Prophet did.
right?
Gotcha.
They were big. They were like the people know they were. Anyway, what I just heard is the singer turned out to be some kind of pedophile.
Oh.
Which is a
What
bummer.
happens?
It does happen. What is that? All these DFW singers being pedophiles.
I don't know. I'm assuming that you're talking about a teenage girl of puberty or something, and not some little child. If it's some little child, I have no fucking I can't. Yeah, fuck you, die, motherfucker. But I've seen some hot young ladies before.
All right. Well, what I'm hearing is that this girl was like 7 when he started grooming her.
Yeah, that's fucked up. I'd kill that motherfucker if I had the opportunity.
I don't know if he was fucking her at 7, but he like grooming her some shit, like her mentor, babysitter. I don't know. Anyway, but by the time she was like 13 or 14, he was fucking her. Apparently, allegedly, I don't know. Anyway, they finally took him to court, and they had like something like 80 something charges against him for fucking kids, whatever. And but he was not proven guilty or anything. A week before, or 2 weeks ago from now, a week before his court date, his brother wanted to go pick him up for his, court date, and found him hanging, dead.
Yeah, you did the world a favor.
The thing is, the weird thing, man, is David and I, he was at a big band. The lead singer, like, fucking allowed us to cut our teeth and shit. It's fucking weird to know that he was like.
He was probably grooming you, young man.
I think
probably grooming you, Hank.
Yeah, maybe. Fucking weird. God damn.
I'm totally fucking off, dude. I have no idea, and I just say shit sometimes that it doesn't fucking matter. But
I looked like a girl back then.
A pretty girl at that. A pretty young girl.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so sorry to hear that happened all the way around, man. But thank you for reporting it right here on Blow Your Brains Out.
Yeah. We're here to entertain and inform.
How about the show? Tell us about how it went. What is the Magnolia Motor Lounge like in its new location? How many people were there? How were the other bands? Shit like that.
You talking to me?
Great show. There's a turnaround where basically like 7 or 8 different streets like all converge and just do a loop-de-loop, round and round. So we went round and round and round and round until we finally figured out that the motherfucker is to the right.
It's a
So
roundabout.
I and everybody else in Dank got when we all parked, we all got out of the car doing the same thing. Motherfucker, fuck this fucking turnaround, motherfucker. Anyway,
Except for Bill.
so
Bill, I guess,
yeah.
is used to it. So.
Yeah. But yeah, we got in there. There was a lively crowd. The folks from the Infamous were amazing. We saw our old friend Billy Eastham from the band Syllabus. He was up there. That was cool to see. And what was all the free sucker guys. They were a lot more talkative that night than they were when they came on our show.
Well, yeah, you guys are over on the west side. I'm thinking maybe some of your Boltneck family were out there.
No.
Or maybe not.
They were probably
Okay,
looking
so
at
Free Sucker, are they good live? What kind of band are they?
I don't know. I left.
Okay.
Yeah, they're badass.
You think they're just pretty much rock and roll, or they got some metal to them, punk? What kind of?
They're fucking badass. It's like a rock and roll band.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Good fucking rock and roll. I can handle good rock and roll.
Yeah, I would play with them a million more times.
Okay, now Ariel, to you. Exciting weekend coming up here on March the 16th. Is this Saturday?
This Saturday.
This Saturday. Meow. Lily Lurid's birthday celebration with Lotus Throat, Coilback, Empires, Dark Avenue, Coilback. Yeah, that's Lou Morris. I'd like to say blow your brains out, very own Lou Morris, but certainly a friend of BYBO. And against all odds on that bill. So everybody get out there early. Are y'all the opening band, Ariel?
We sure are. So if you're old and like to go to bed early, come first.
Or if you like to get drunk and fall down.
Where's the purple diamond ripper from?
That was our first band logo. It was basically if you took like two A's and put them together, and then the circle was the O.
Yeah, I see it. Against all odds.
Oh, that's badass.
And that's why you'll see I made custom shirts for like some family members, just like for a trial run with my cricket. They'll have a triangle, circle on their shirt.
It's good.
Well, that brings us to Eddie Lee down here of Iron Mang. What is that T-shirt you're wearing there? It looks like an A and an O.
There we go.
That is us. T-shirts.
Hey, Eddie Lee, how are you, man? Oh,
good. How you doing? Hey, I got to say this T-shirt is excellent. It's been through the wash, held up fantastic, and I really like the sleeves on it. You know, a lot of shirts the sleeves are too small to show off my muscles, but this one's just perfect for it. So. I like this one.
They're really soft, aren't they? We want a better material.
I
like it. It's good. It fits good.
It's like a sports fit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not a girl's fit, not to be confused, but a sports fit.
That's okay if that's what you're into.
Hey, man, I've been wearing girls' clothes all my life.
I mean, Ozzy made a career out of it, so.
Right. So what I'm saying, when I was a kid, we used to wear red snap pants. I don't know if anybody remembers red snaps. They sold them at the Army Navy store, and they came in bright colors like bright blue, bright yellow, bright reds, and they were bell bottomed.
I didn't have those. I did have red parachute pants with all the pockets and zippers and stuff. The nylon ones that would split on you during the middle of the school day.
I remember when the first store in Dallas-Fort Worth that we were aware of started selling them, and we went out and bought them. Pantera, they were the only people that we knew that had like spandex and parachute pants, really spandex, I guess, before anyone else.
Yeah, everybody I think on the show has a Pantera story. My Pantera story I haven't shared yet is that I ran into them at Town East Mall back when they were in their spandex days.
Yeah.
And they were there doing a record giveaway at Hastings Records. That was back when Town East Mall had 2 Hastings Records, and they were at the downstairs one. And I didn't know who they were at that time, and I found out about them on that day. But that was my introduction to Pantera. Was I wandered into Hastings, and they were there doing a giveaway, and they were all completely decked out in all the spandex gear and stuff there in the mall.
Yeah, yeah. And that was probably with Terry Glaze still in the band. That, if I remember right, that was like I Am the Night promotional.
Dude,
And I Am the Night is the third Pantera record and the last one with Terry Glaze. And probably the best one. I mean, it's a killer fucking record. All right.
I think everyone in Dallas has some sort of run-in with them, so that was mine. So.
Hey, thank you for sharing, man. Me personally, I enjoy all the Pantera stories. I thoroughly.
Hey, I also did used to play for a band. The other Brush with Greatness story. I did used to play for a band back in the late '90s that we had a drowning pool open for us a few times.
Wow.
Before
which
they
band?
When they were just starting off. It was a band called Dr. Wood.
Dr. Wood.
Yeah, it was like an original heavy metal band, and I just played guitar. Do you
remember if they were playing Bodies at the time?
No, I don't think so. They were just starting out. This was like late '98, early '99 time.
And do you remember what happened at the Pantera Hastings signing? Did you meet the guys and?
No, I don't think I did. I think I was like, later? No, I think they were in the middle of giving away a record to somebody and stuff, so I don't think I bothered them. If I see famous people somewhere, I'm usually just leave them alone. I'm not really much one to bug people, except for the guy, except for of course Van Quattro, because he's on one of my wife's shows, so I didn't have a choice but to bother him. I would have heard about it later.
Speaking of that, I need to bring up the schedule. That's something I really need to do every week, is go over the schedule, promote our future shows. But Van Quattro is next week, Eddie Lee. Yeah, so Eddie, I hope you will join us again next week, and you're welcome to bring your wife on. She just has to be able to contain herself, and you guys probably have a couple of really good questions for him that none of us would come up with, so.
Oh, he's a nice guy. We chatted a little bit on Facebook back and forth, and he's a really nice guy. He's been on there liking all of our posts and stuff. So
yeah, same here. He's really cool. He's
a super nice guy, isn't he? So he's been liking the Against All Odds stuff too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He stayed for Dank. I don't think he saw Against All Odds, and he felt really bad. But he was there with his girlfriend, who's actually from out of town, and her daughter. So I knew when I saw them with him, I was like, oh, they got a date tonight. So we're really fortunate that he just showed up. And he did see Dank, though. They saw Here For Now and Dank. And he came up to me during Dank and goes, these guys are different, but very interesting. I really like this.
Yeah,
someone from Fight Club was like, Dank is a bit much for me.
No, I think he enjoyed
I thought y'all were great. I loved it.
Yeah,
I think he thoroughly fucking enjoyed it, dude. I think he was a fan. He was just taken back. He wasn't expecting it. And so, I don't know. Hopefully he'll get all y'all in some movies in the future.
I thought every band there was exceptional. Everybody there was awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, me too, man. That was a fantastic night. Y'all were badass, and it's funny when they put us with bands like rock bands and metal bands, because I don't think that we really fit in with that shit. But we don't really fit in with country bands either, so who the fuck knows where we're supposed to be.
Well, I think that you do fit in with metal bands because of the attitude, if nothing else. You've got a punk attitude, and that punk attitude permeates most metal as well. So I think that's how it fits together. And then also, you can put together 10 metal bands that are all fucking metal and a couple hundred people show up. But I do like to break it up a little bit, you know. I don't like to see 10 metal bands in a row.
Yeah, me neither. Man. That's why we fucking made this band.
Well, thank you, Hank. Thank you, Hank and Dank. Thank you, Dave Jarvis. Thank you, Eddie Lee. Thank you, Ariel, and Against All Odds, because y'all are the ones that made it a killer fucking show.
Shit, yeah. And big props to Iron Man, because I heard they were just in Maxima Distortion. So y'all are crossing borders, y'all.
Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah, it was fun. That was cool. Yeah, there's another band that was supposed to be in that magazine, but I didn't see them. They're an original Mexican hardcore punk band named Anak, and we're gonna try and play a show with them soon too. We're gonna try and do a show where it's where they open up and then Pkwy plays in the middle because they're bilingual, and Anak is all Spanish. So we're gonna do Spanish, then bilingual, then us in English because we don't know any freaking Spanish.
What's their name?
Remember
Anak, A-N-A-K. Anak Marginalized is what they have on Facebook.
Like you said, like Pkwy something.
Oh, Pkwy. Yeah, those guys. Yeah, those guys are awesome. Those are some buddies of ours. Matter of fact, a couple of those guys were at the show the other night. Yeah, they play like just basically rock covers, but they do stuff like, you know, Rage Against the Machine, Pantera, Slipknot, like really heavy stuff, and like they drop down to like C sharp and drop to B for all of it. So they go pretty heavy for pretty much all of it. And they're loud, and they have a couple of original songs. One called Pkwy, which is.
Have you ever tried to play in drop B?
No, yeah, I probably have messing around, but no, I've never like done it live. That's for sure.
Sounds like fucking shit mostly, but if you can make it work, it's fucking awesome.
Yeah, they're cool. They're a lot of fun. They're a party band for sure. They're loud.
So did I
I've been
understand
saying that
correctly, y'all
lately.
are going down south to go play some shows?
What's that?
Going down south to go play some shows, man?
Oh, not that I know of yet. We do have there's another Black Sabbath tribute down in Houston that we've talked to just a little bit about maybe trying to get them to come up here and do a show with us, and then us go down there and do one in Houston, because they do all of the, like, you know, we're strictly Ozzy Sabbath, and they do all of the Dio and Ian Gillan stuff like that. So, and Glenn Hughes stuff. So
who does that?
They're a tribute down in Houston. They're called Supernaut.
Oh wow, dude! I'd love to hear them do the Ian Gillan Born Again shit.
Yeah. So they do everything after Ozzy, and we do just Ozzy. So thought that'd be kind of a cool show to double up.
Right.
That'd be pretty
Well,
good.
they might be in luck because apparently they're about to implement a bullet train going from Dallas to Houston, which will make travel from Fort Worth to Houston in 2 hours.
It's just getting guitars and amps on.
Well, no, we actually talked about it, and if we do work that out, we're going to backline one another, so that'll save a lot of time and effort. I'm a big fan of backlining shows, so they won't have to haul anything up here, we won't have to haul anything up there. They'll just use our gear, and we'll use theirs.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love doing that. I think we're going to do that for our show at Diamond Gyms on 420. We've got 3 bands playing, and I was talking to them today about doing a backline for it. And our drummer, he's like, I don't care, let anybody play my drums. He offered to use them for the BYBO show the other day. He was more than willing to just let every band play on them, and you know that makes for a lot quicker set changes when you don't have to move drums.
Well, I wish you the best for it. Me personally, I don't see how it happens. You know, people are used to playing through their, you know, guitars through their amps. Like, I don't think Ben would backline through your amp. Unless you had a Marshall stack or something.
Oh,
maybe then you would.
Yeah, believe me, Chris has got awesome gear, man. He's got pro stuff. There's no problem there. And, you know, the drums that we've got are vintage Yamahas. They're a fantastic kit that Dan has. He's just not picky about who plays them. So.
Extra major props to you guys then, because that's the other side is that most people wouldn't want anyone playing through their expensive, you know, Marshall stacks or whatever the equivalent.
I know some people are like, I don't get that, you know. I mean, I don't think somebody's going to blow my amp, and you know, it's like I'm going to watch what they're feeding into it if it's my amp. So, You know, unless they do something insane that, you know, it's kind of hard to blow it unless you're hitting it with your guitar or something.
Yeah. Well,
Smash,
like I
smash,
said, I
smash.
wish you all the luck with it, man. To me, it's just, it seems foreign. And like for our show, there wasn't any way I was going to ask anyone to do that.
Right.
But, you know, that's me. And, there's definitely more than one way to skin a cat. So, Eddie Lee, you know, I really super appreciate you. I wish you the best in everything always, and that includes your backlining.
Thanks, you as well, man.
There you go. Hey, what shows do you have coming up this week?
Me?
Yeah,
I don't have a show. We're taking a week off. I'm going to go see Mondo's Bizarros on Friday. I'm going to go work sound at Mondo's Bizarros at Rockin' Taco Bar on Friday. And I don't know if I'll be able to get out Saturday. If I do, I will either go to see that show right there, or we've got some friends that are playing back at Diamond Gems next weekend. So might go see them. So
right there it is. All right, well, everybody in Blow Your Brains Out world, while we get ready for Ben the Man, we have Hank to thank for this. This is our new sponsor for Blow Your Brains Out. All right, there you go. If you need your house painted, be sure to call House Painting.
Yeah, man.
Good call, Hank.
Cheers, mate.
Right the fuck on.
Isn't that AI crazy? I bet that's the first heavy metal
that's a nice tamale you got
jingle. Tamale.
We're getting mild on the fucker. This shit's fucking falling apart.
Working on a couple of more sponsors for the record.
Yay. Sponsor us.
All right. Okay. Who would be a great sponsor for this show?
Sam's Grill and Bar.
Drugs.
Hear one now.
I don't know.
I'm gonna go with Ambient.
AA.
Ambient sounds.
No, ambient, like the shit that says you're going to sleep, but you actually drive your friend's car over to the CVS and leave it running, and then hit.
Oh yeah, go all the way, man. Go for it.
AA can't sponsor.
It wasn't the friend. It was the son.
Drugs.
Yeah, aim for the
sun, the moon,
top,
the
man.
stars.
We will take your pharmaceutical death money.
Corn husks.
Corn husks. Red Blue, get some wings.
All right.
I mean, I think we would be blessed if anybody else would like to sponsor us, and people are watching out there. Sponsor Blow Your Brains Out.
All right, everybody out there watching, bless us. Sponsor Blow Your Brains Out. Iron Jaw's in the chats. Hey, everybody, we got Iron Jaw in the chats. We are doing a show in Dallas on 6/1, and all 5 bands are going to use the same backline. Look at there. So Iron Jaw will play through Chris's amps there. I wish I could. You know, thank you, Iron Jaw or Rick Perry, whoever left that chat message there, because really, you know, I'm not out playing with you bands on a regular basis, and you know, I don't have a feel for it. To me, I just would, you know, I don't know. I feel like for me to ask bands to backline would be disrespectful. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want a back line. To me, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here. I can get my shit on stage and off stage. Oh, nice shirt, Rick. That's right. I got my Iron Jaw shirt on tonight.
Backlining
Thank you for
really
being in the
depends on
chat,
how
Iron
big
Jaw.
the show is and really how big the stage is. If the stage is big enough, I say go for it because it just cuts down, you know, a good amount of time. And I don't know if you've ever played with new bands, but they think that it's kosher to disassemble their drums on stage. We're like, no, get that shit as it is off the stage, disassemble in front of the stage.
Yeah,
let me the drums and run.
Let me clarify. We don't really ask people to backline. We offer to do it. So it's like, you know, it's an offer. Hey, if y'all want to play on our drums, play on our amps, that means you don't have to haul gear, and you know it's quicker set change. If some bands jump on it, some bands don't. Some bands want their own stuff, and we're perfectly cool with that. We don't care one way or the other. We just, you know, if people want to do it, saves a lot of effort and time. So we usually will make the offer. So, you know, we were talking about it today, but we're certainly not going to force anybody and be, you know, of course, yeah, I agree. It would be disrespectful to be like, no, this is how we're going to do it. You know, no, if people want to use their own stuff, let them use it. We don't care.
I love your attitude, Eddie Lee. I really do. Okay, so Mom Ariel wants to sponsor Blow Your Brains Out. Thank you, Mom.
She also wants an Iron Man shirt. Just FYI, the next time I come out, I have to get one for her.
Did you hear that, Iron Man?
I heard that. We're about to do a whole bunch of new ones with our robot design, too. I just got another setup for that, so we're going to try and have some of those ready at our next couple of shows.
Well, look at here. Contact Iron Jaw, Iron Man, because they're ready to backline with you. They'll just plug right into Chris's Marshall. Good to go.
I think he uses using a Randall nowadays, but it's a monster. It weighs about 400 pounds.
It's funny you say Randall. That's a monster because I'm pretty sure that's a character in Monsters Inc.
Oh, nice. Yeah. That's funny.
That's what's missing. Fucking Johnny ain't here.
Hey, Hank, I wanted to tell you, I looked up the date. I went and saw, we went and saw Beck back in 2000 at the Bronco Bowl, and Hank Williams III opened for him. And a lot of people wouldn't think that fit, man. It was fantastic. It was awesome. So I think that you know, like you said about not fitting in, it's all about the attitude, just like what Rick was saying, man. I mean, because he came out and killed it there.
Sounds like a fantastic fucking concert.
Yeah. Oh, it was. It was awesome. Yeah. Yeah. At the Bronco Bowl, so we were right up front for it too. We were right in their faces.
I'm trying to think of the last show.
We saw like a full fucking like all night was played by Hank 3. It was like he did his traditional shit and he did his ass jack shit, and they did 3 sets all of his own shit, and that was pretty fucking cool. When was that, Hank?
At Bronco Bowl?
Trees.
Trees. Oh yeah, that was Ghostwood, whatever the fuck was called. Yeah, that's my favorite thing. Most of it was cool, but he's like, you know, he does the thing where it's and he goes back for like, you know, an hour or whatever. Do what?
Let me get my kazoo.
Can you do it again?
It seems like.
All right, we got a super chat.
Thank you for that super chat.
Thank you for that super chat, Johnny Garber. There you go. Get that super chat chain rolling.
The fuck was that?
That's encouragement for people to give more money. Super chat train.
Just chugging along.
That's right.
I don't know what that means.
Sure.
It's a corn husk.
Ain't no AI between these.
feel like I hear myself echo something.
Twice. Not once, but twice. We are in an arena.
And Hank is putting on a show.
I'm for real going to get my kazoo and join you. I do a Heller Star Spangled Banner, Jimi Hendrix style.
Let's talk about the Star Spangled Banner and how people do it. Are y'all a fan of people adding a whole bunch of runs and doing a whole bunch of extra, or are y'all a fan of people just singing it like it is?
I am a fan of Jimi Hendrix destroying the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, I don't give
I
a
remember Dave Mustaine played it on guitar for like an MTV softball game, like in the mid '90s, and he just played it straight, no wheedlies or no nothing. Just played the straight notes, and it was very straightforward and fast, and I enjoyed that.
Hey, honey.
But I firmly believe that "America the Beautiful" is a better song.
It is a beautiful song. Thoughts, Hank?
Yeah, I liked a few years ago. Do you say her or H-E-R for the artist that's H-E-R, her? What do you call her?
I think it is her.
Is it just her? Okay, she did a really cool "America the Beautiful" a few years ago before the Super Bowl. And that was the first time I had seen her on anything, and I was really impressed with her guitar on that. She kind of pulled some Prince licks off in that were kind of cool.
I know.
Okay, fill me in. I'm the out of the loop guy here. Who is H-E-R, her?
I think, wasn't she there this year playing with Usher?
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Alicia
Keys? She's a singer and guitar player, but she's pretty good. She's pretty
She had the really
badass.
long braids.
Yeah.
Now she soloed. She's really good.
I've seen her in a commercial too, but that was a while back. So.
Yeah, I still hadn't figured it out. I was convinced almost that was Alicia Keys that played guitar in the Super Bowl.
No, she looks a lot like her. She does look a lot like Alicia Keys. She's not really her. I looked up some of her stuff, and her music is not really my style of music, but I was impressed with what I saw, and she's definitely impressive talent.
Isn't her like that tattoo that Sam Margera has on his pelvic?
CKY.
That's him. It's him and her.
Oh, him. Yeah, him. Him and her. They need to do a tour together.
They should tour together. Jinx. We owe each other a
They can get together with that band She and He.
Start throwing in the alphabets.
I don't know.
American singer-songwriter.
I like when people sing it just kind of relatively no super extra stuff, because sometimes I'm like, why did this 2-minute song develop into a 10-minute anthem? Kind of lost me.
Chris Stapleton, when he did it a few years ago, that was fantastic.
Chris Stapleton. Oh.
At the
Yeah,
Super
we watched
Bowl.
that one. Yeah.
Now you're talking country to a bunch of rockers.
He's actually really good. You probably heard a lot of stuff.
Stapleton, he kind of blurs the line a little bit.
Yeah, pop country.
Have y'all heard Hardy?
No.
That's pop country.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's got a little edge.
Rock country.
Wait.
Yeah, I think it's funny how like back in the 70s, I think with the rock and country, there's a lot of blend that you can have in there. If you look back like at the 70s, man, I've been watching a bunch of 70s movies this week and lately. And like all of the hits of the 70s, man, it was all, all the Southern rock, and I mean, even like the Eagles. You go back to the Eagles, you go to like their early greatest hits album. That was basically a country album.
Oh yeah.
So it's there's a ton of crossover there, and a lot of bands that started off really not, they're not like outlaw country, but they were, they had banjos and had a twang to them, and they ended up, moving more in a rock direction, but that's early stuff has a real country feel to it. And I mean, when you hear country stars cover it and stuff, I mean, it just is it just lends itself to it really naturally.
John Denver, man.
Yeah. There you go.
Well, the word country, it gets tossed around a lot, you know. So like they call the Eagles country, right?
And country rock kind of crossover, but yeah, country roots for sure.
So what the fuck country before that? Yeah. Anyway, I'm not gonna get on this.
The Carter family.
Music
Marty
is
Robbins.
tied to genres. It's okay. It's meant to do that.
There's not much country out there that's called country. I mean, it's like
Marty Robbins
and all this fucking Travis Tritt and all this stupid shit.
No.
That's country. That's
No.
It's pop music.
Travis Tritt is fucking awesome. You got to think newer than that. You got to think fucking the white belt motherfucker. What he acts like Butthead and he kind of looks like him too. Luke Bryant or whatever.
Yeah.
Luke Bryant is like pop country.
Or Jelly Roll.
Let me see that jelly roll.
No, he's that fat guy with the tattoo face. He smokes meth.
Yeah.
I thought you said he smoked toothpaste for a
Post
second.
Malone is becoming country as well, so look out for that. Have you ever heard some auto-tune country?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I just made a song last night.
Mom said 70s, Waylon Jennings and Willie Nelson.
Yep.
It's called "You've Been Bought." You can hear it on Outlaw TV, Outlaw Video TV.
It's about
What?
prostitute.
Pretty much. It's in. Look, dude, I've been suffering through country music up here at the Sam's Grill and Bar, and I just wanted. I want to make a song of all different genres and styles, just to see how AI does it and what it sounds like. And so, yeah, it's about everybody whoring out, but it's also in the context of a relationship.
Oh man, I got an original country song you'd love that my friend did. It's called White Trash Can.
Nice.
Fantastic. That dude is a poet. He's a fantastic lyricist. I need to send you a copy of that so you can play it on the show. I'm sure he wouldn't mind at all.
Well, maybe we need to contact him about coming on the show and hanging out a while.
He'll tell you he will. He'll never show. He'll flake.
Oh, one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of
So,
which,
but he makes
like tonight,
fantastic
my
music. He's a
fucking,
genius. He makes incredible
guest that
music.
played this year.
He's got another really incredible rap song called "Don't Make Me Bust You in Your Head." That's really excellent.
Don't break your head.
Yeah, it's catchy as hell, man. It's fantastic. So.
I got one called "She's My Hot Dumpster Baby," but you gotta put the comma in the right spot. Otherwise, it's dumpster baby. But she is my hot dumpster baby.
Oh yeah. So my mom mentioned
Punctuation counts.
it does count. It matters.
Of course.
All right, everybody.
So did y'all
Special
hear
guest.
there are some new Hidden Valley Ranch Cheez-It flavored dressing Cheez-Its? For all the stoner friends out there. Trying to combine all the bullshit.
I saw they had Rudy Tooty breakfast flavored potato chips the other day at the store. Yeah, that was what the face that Ariel's making. That's how I
No.
read that.
All the way from Anaheim, California, hot off of the Madonna concert. Everybody say hello to Johnny TV.
Hi, Johnny.
What's up, guys? How you doing?
Johnny, you send
How you
me
guys doing tonight?
Good.
better now.
Pretty good.
How was the Madonna concert? Tell us all about it.
The Madonna concert was very interesting. She came out in her little black velvet hoodie,
Yeah.
and she came out
turning around on the whole stage. The stage turned all the way around, and then Bob the drag queen was there too, and it was just really phenomenal, and it was really good. And then Cardi B was there for her guest host, and everything was just seems like it was just she told a story, and it was so beautiful.
Okay, well, don't skip right over Bob the drag queen. What's Bob the drag queen all about?
He's the one that comes out and announces her and stuff like that. Dresses like her. He dresses like her. He's the one that sings first, first.
So he's the master of ceremonies.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so what was the best song that Madonna played? What was the most memorable song for you?
The song that I heard, I liked it, that she sung popular was Like a Virgin.
Oh, cool.
Was she actually singing or was she lip singing?
Yeah, was she actually singing?
Yep, she was actually singing. She sang every song she sung. Papa Don't Preach was good.
Oh,
Go listen to her guitar solo now, Burning Up.
You should go listen to the guitar solo, Burning Up.
That's her rockiest song.
That's her rockiest song that she has. Her rockiest song she's got is Burning It Up.
Who's yelling in the background?
That's Johnny's partner, PZ. Everybody say hello to PZ in the background.
Hi, PC in the background.
They say hello, PZ background.
Oh,
I just want to know, how can you tell if somebody's lip syncing or not?
Okay, so did Madonna play that hit song Gang Bang?
No, she did not.
What? God. I mean, sorry.
Yeah, we'll talk.
Against all odds.
She took requests what to play before the concert.
Okay. Like on Facebook or something?
Yeah.
I'll tell you my unpopular Madonna opinion. And it's a bad one. It's a really bad, really unpopular Madonna opinion.
It's a freak.
Is I really love the movie she did with her husband Guy Ritchie, Swept Away, and I even own a copy of it. It's actually a pretty decent movie.
What movie was that?
It's got its moments. I mean, she's not great in it, but the movie itself is okay. I love Guy Ritchie movies, and it kind of has his feel to it. So it's not terrible, and it's, you know, the ending of it's really good too. I like the way it ended. So it ended on a sour note, which I really felt good about that.
My favorite movie of all time, since she was in this movie, was A League of Their Own.
Which one?
A League of Their Own.
League of Their Own. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That's my favorite movie.
With Tom Hanks, with Rosie O'Donnell.
Yep. And Gina something.
Oh, and I just want to say, Iron Mang, thank you for the guitar pick, man. I got your guitar pick finally.
You did?
Yep, I got it. Yep.
Oh. Who sent it?
Arkansas did. Arkansas.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. We didn't send one. I have one to send to you, but I haven't sent it yet. And I'm like, wait a minute. How did that happen? Did I like mail it while I was sleepwoping or something? Okay, I'm thrilled. Okay, I've got something for you too. So I hadn't made it to the post office yet.
Okay. I got a couple of Vane stickers.
Oh, awesome.
I got a couple of Vane stickers. And I got a Vane T-shirt.
I sent it through Future Mail. Gets there before you send it.
Okay. Love it.
So, hey, Johnny, the movie that I mentioned was Swept Away. So I'm publicly admitting my shame to liking that movie because it's like widely regarded as just a terrible, awful movie. And parts of it are, but
looks like a chick flick.
It kind of is. It's like I said, though, it's Guy Ritchie, so it's got some like goofy characters at the beginning, and like I said, I really like the fact that it ended just really bad for everyone involved in the movie. So that was my favorite part of it. It was like it was just like life. See, I shut it down. Everybody's like, I can't believe he likes that movie. Holy crap.
I'm just trying to remember if I've watched that movie.
You probably did and then blanked it out. So
I don't know. I watch a lot of movies, man. Sometimes I have to go back and rewatch movies, and I'm completely surprised all over again.
I actually had a girl come over to my house and make fun of me for having a copy of that. So
No, no movie shaming.
nah.
I love movies.
You should have told her she was just jealous of a dime.
That's all right. It wasn't my wife, and she was a loser anyway. And
Did anybody watch
she was
the
just
Oscars?
she wasn't. She was somebody that came over to do something at our house and was like, "Hey, you got that?" And it's like, "All right, get out." So.
Get out.
Tell me you're gonna watch it. Okay?
Yeah, we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it.
Somebody is that streaming or something? Probably on like Tubi or Freevee or some service like that. That's where I've been watching like really bad movies. Like I watched Corvette Summer with Mark Hamill. That was really bad, but
Hey, Giants TV.
it was interesting.
Yeah.
What do you think about Friday the 13th Part 3?
I haven't. I'll be honest with you, Jake. I haven't seen it.
You haven't
Friday
seen
the 13th, Part 3.
Oh, Friday the 13th.
No, I haven't.
Oh, it's fantastic.
It's better than the first two?
Is it better than the first two?
It's the best one.
Yeah.
It's the best one. We'll watch it then. Because I follow Five Finger Death Punch. I follow Five Finger Death Punch, and they're going to be in my hometown. They're going to be in Orange County on September 6th with Marilyn Manson.
Oh, where do you live?
I live in Long Beach.
Oh, California.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's invited you guys to come by and visit when you're out there.
Yeah, I invited you guys to come out there. I invited you guys to come out here and see me when you guys come go see your dad.
Well, he lives in San Diego. That's like 3 hours away, right?
He lives in San Diego, don't he?
Yeah.
85 miles.
It's only 85 miles.
From Long Beach? I don't think that's...
From Long Beach to San Diego. From Long Beach to San Diego. It's how many miles, Paul? 85 miles.
I don't know that's true, but maybe it is. Long Beach has been like...
It's south of LA.
It's south of LA. South of LA. 20 miles.
Like 3 hours away from, like Mexico.
Yeah.
And San Diego's like Mexico.
Yeah.
You get there in 10 minutes.
You can get there in 10 minutes.
I wouldn't think. I don't know, man. I don't live there.
Yeah.
I like your style, man.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I agree with what Arkansas said in the chats about the movies. She said she's a Freddy Cougar kind of gal.
Yeah, I am.
For the record, that's a 3D. Friday the 13th Part 3 is 3D.
Yeah, it is.
They should have been there.
No, it's really the
highest grossing 3D movie.
biggest piece of shit you've ever seen in your life.
Yeah.
That's fine. I don't know. I have to. San Diego to fucking Long Beach, 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever.
Oh, no, it's
1 hour, 44 minutes.
There's an hour and 44 minutes, she said.
What's up?
Oh, it's an hour for. All right. I'll buy that. I knew it was.
But anyway, that'd be cool if you and Dave. That'd be cool if you and Dave Jarvis come to see me, and I'll cook y'all a special meal, dude.
Banana pudding.
I do cooking video. I do cooking videos on my show too, bro. As your brother. As Dave. I mean,
David, is that true?
I was drunk, but yes.
Well, there you go.
I've never been to California, but I also don't get out much. So I haven't been really anywhere.
you never been to California, Ariel?
Mm-mm.
California. Let me tell you something. When I first moved here to California, I was with the carnival, and I was working so hard. I took some time off, and I stayed here back in California when they went to Arizona State Fair, and I stayed here in California. But anyway, California, I have not left California. I left California one time to go back home where I'm originally from, Fort Worth, Texas, baby.
Oh.
I'm originally from Fort Worth, Texas, y'all.
So now you know. Keeping it local.
Just like town, same.
Knowing is half the battle.
All right, so would you all like to see a little bit of LA and the LA forums in particular?
Heart of LA, where dreams come alive. There's a place where the stars align, where the neon lights thrive. The forum stands tall.
Look at the forum, bro. Look at the forum.
Nice, thank you. That's what I've been waiting for. That's beautiful.
Madonna's all over.
Let's head inside where the music's loud and clear.
Terrible music.
Isn't it?
With Johnny TV and PZ, there's no room for fear.
It's Johnny's song.
Madonna's on stage, setting the night on fire. Heart of the forest bound. The dance floor's alive with the rhythm so sweet. Every step we take feels like a heartbeat. Crowd moves as one, a symphony of sound.
This is PZ coming up. There's PZ.
Music's loud and clear. With Johnny TV and PZ, there's no room for fear. Madonna's on stage, setting night on fire. In the heart of the forum, underneath the stars, shining bright in the city of angels, where we dance all night. Johnny TV and PZ by our side, we'll make memories here that'll never subside. Let's head inside, where the music's loud and clear. With Johnny TV and PC, there's no room for fear. Madonna's on stage, setting light on side. In the heart of the forum, underneath the stars, shining bright in the city of angels, where we dance all night. Johnny TV and PZ, in Madonna's place, we'll keep on dancing in this magical place.
There you go. Thank you for watching, everybody.
Did they confiscate your phones on the way in?
No, they just blocked him. He was going to live stream the show, but he couldn't get a connection once he got into the forum.
Does she still
They
do
blocked
that
us.
Pantera New Life breakdown with that guitarist?
What?
I remember like about when Don died, she had a guitarist from Longview, and to pay tribute, there would be a breakdown of one of her songs, and it would be the main riff from A New Level.
Oh, okay. Look at Madonna go.
I had a question for Johnny, but he left.
You go.
Johnny! That's all right. I just want to know if she did Johnny, did she do Justify My Love?
Justify My Love, yes.
That's a good song. Didn't Lenny Kravitz write that one?
No, Madonna wrote it.
I thought Lenny Kravitz wrote that for some reason.
That's who she was having sex with.
Oh, okay. It's a good song, though. I really like that one.
I mean, can you blame her?
Oh, I'll tell you the one I really like. What's the one that she did where in the video she was with the bullfighter guy? What's that one? Say
Take a bow.
She kept saying
Take
say
a bow.
goodbye in it. What's that one called?
Take a bow.
Take a Bow. That's it. I like that song. That was a cool song. They used to play that on MTV all the time.
She sang that one too last night.
I like that one. I like that song.
Well, sorry to make everybody suffer through that music. It's a song that I made using Suno AI Monday night on the other podcast I do called Let's Make a Song Together. And I made a song about them going
Great.
to see
It gives me
Madonna.
a great idea for doing a dope part 2, but instead having Shade from Here For Now be the main dope lady.
Hey, I'm looking it up. Lenny Kravitz did write it. Madonna did some of the lyrics, but Kravitz wrote the music for it.
Okay.
While they were hooking up, probably.
Yeah, if I had the money for a studio and if I had a band, I would never get around to making a song with artificial intelligence. But since I'm a broke fuck, it fits my schedule.
What? What?
Smell life down.
Ah.
Somebody's making coffee. Rise and grind, motherfuckers.
He was using AI.
Oh, is that what that was?
Yeah.
No, I didn't like it at all.
I don't
Well,
blame
we
you.
liked it. We liked it, Ricky.
Thank you, Johnny TV and PZ.
We liked it
I was fist bumping.
because it says City of Angels and me and PZ's name in it.
Yeah, it's got the Forum in there. I mean, it's literally a song about them going to see Madonna at the Forum.
Yeah.
What do you know what I didn't like about it? I didn't like how it hurt my ears when I listened to it.
It was too high pitched.
I know. It's all good.
Yeah, Gangbang would have been good in there. Background music, Gangbang.
Ariel, what do you think about it?
I mean, I like the beat.
Yeah, no, the thing.
The singing?
Yes.
Oh, you mean the
That's
AI?
all we got. I don't think it was terrible.
All right, tell me
Yeah.
if you like. Tell me if you like this one better, Hank.
Yeah, okay.
We played with that band at Reno's
Yeah.
Yeah.
several
I've
times.
played that band 10,000 times.
Yeah, we played with a bunch of
Every
bands that do that.
fucking city and every fucking state. I'll be right back.
Speaking of Reno's, have you
I'll be right back. I'll be right back, Ricky.
I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
Okay, well then I will ask.
All right, hijack the show.
Yeah, it's mine.
Me three.
Have y'all ever booked a show at Reno's yourself personally?
I always go through Joseph is the guy I've always gone through, the one who works the door there.
Okay, I
So
need to figure this out.
are you wanting to book a show there? Don't expect to get paid, but other than that, it's an okay place, and it costs you money to park. And
Oh yeah, we played there before.
Joseph Cabrera.
yeah, that's him.
So I
We never make any money playing there.
we kind of want to do like a fundraising show, like a charity show towards the end of the year, but I'm not quite sure how we're going to go about this when there's a lot of venues closing down. That I don't know. We're doing like a toy for tots or a food drive or something, like bring 5 cans and get them for free or something.
Yeah, message me about it. Well, I've got a bunch of different venues we're kind of working with on stuff. Like
Okay.
I've got a friend that's doing booking for a couple of different venues and stuff. So
Great.
yeah, message me about it, and we'll, because I know some of them that are interested in doing charity type things. So
Maybe
Yeah.
Trees will work with you on it, Ariel.
and I'm always willing to help out with stuff like that. So if it's charity stuff, so I like doing that stuff.
Yeah, we wanted to do something last year, but obviously I don't know if I'll go through, but that's okay. Cool. I'll hit you up on
What's
that.
up with Six Springs, Ariel?
I think they're actually closing down for sure at the end of March.
There's a band that's playing there this weekend that said that they're doing a full set of Social Distortion songs. So you know they're shutting down if there's a cover band playing there.
They have a cover band playing?
Yeah, there's a cover band playing there this week.
Wow. See, if I was going down, I'd
cracked me
still
up.
go down with originals only.
Yeah. Well, I think I think that it was like a last minute replacement, and they're like, well, we're gonna do what we want. And I think that the owner's like, yeah, whatever, I don't care.
Dude, they have Towns Van Sant muraled on their wall. Of course they're going under.
I've never been in there.
Always goes under.
I hate that another venue's going under, though, regardless of what they're, regardless of whether they're place people like to play or not, or policies or whatever. Just any venue going away is one less place to go see music, so I hate that.
Dude, all the best, man. Although there are all sorts of new shits that are coming up, so maybe.
Yeah, the rail's about to open back up.
What?
No, I think cool new shit.
What's that?
Hey, what about this venue, the studio? I
haven't been to
just
that
saw
one.
this for the first time earlier tonight. I pulled this off of Iron Jaw's Facebook page 10 minutes ago.
Hey, we do need to mention, hey, and best wishes to Tex Duncan from Creeper. His grandmother passed away last week, and so they went out. They actually went out. That was it. It happened the week before our show at Diamond Gems, and he went and played a show. So, like you said, the show must go on. He went and played a show the same night that we were playing. They had a show at Haltom City, at Haltom Theater, and they played that show. So, props to him for pulling it together and going and delivering a show on that. And I saw some footage from it. It looked pretty good. So
cool.
Ooh, that's a good one. Hey,
well, this is going to be a killer
crazy
show
shit that you had to battle on your way to a show. I remember me and Hank, we got into a car wreck the day of a grain show and still managed to play it. Have y'all had to deal with any crazy shit like the day of a show? It's like, oh fuck, something blew up. We're still gonna play the show.
I broke this nail off really short right before I had to go play bass. It sucked. That was a bad show. It hurt.
One time I couldn't find any weed to smoke.
That'd
Worst
be a bad
show I ever did.
I during the trap show, I sprained my knee during it, and it hurt so bad. And I was like, "Don't cry, just do not cry."
Ouch.
Did you cry?
Sprained it, yeah. I jumped up in the air and I came down really hard. I was really excited, and I smashed my leg, and I felt my knee just like, boom.
Yeah.
There.
And you kept playing?
Kept going. Just kept going.
You went home?
No. Stayed for the rest of the night. That's what drinks are for.
Yeah, exactly.
Makes it feel really good until the next day.
These are really good for continuing shows.
I think that same show our bass player had COVID. He showed up. He's like, "Y'all, I'm really sick." I'm like, "Don't breathe around me, bro."
COVID?
Yeah. He was
It's like
really sick.
the other day.
I had some drama at the at our Reno show when we did the toy drive back at Christmas. I went to come. I was playing bass on it because our bass player was in California, so I was filling in on. I was doing bass on that show as well as singing, and so I had to unload my gear at Reno's, and so they have that little alley next to the thing, and it's like really crappy to try and pull up and unload your stuff. And so I pulled up, unloaded my stuff, and I'm backing away from it, and there's a curb there with a piece of metal sticking out, and it just completely slashes the side of my tire. So I pull out and around the block and get over to the parking lot, and I pull out my spare, and my spare was bad too. My stupid donut spare wouldn't hold air, and so had my guitar player take me with the spare up to the gas to that stupid 7-Eleven in Deep Ellum, which is like $20 for like 10 seconds of air, and then got air in it, went back, put it on the car, it immediately went flat. So I had to call roadside assistance, so then had to go play the show, And then, like, in between bands, had to have roadside assistance come pick up the car and take it and my wife home. And we ended up, like, 5 blocks away from the club. And so I'm having to walk back through Deep Ellum, like, just, like, in pitch black through all the dark, the best parts of Deep Ellum right there next to Reno's. And so that was just a funny. And then I had to go back and play a set and then, go see the other bands and stuff. So and I did that show wearing a Grinch outfit, so that was a lot of fun. I had changed the tire like 6 times at that point. So yeah, that was a lot of fun.
That's the world famous July Alley for everybody keeping up.
This one time, I got we were outside of a gig, and I think we were Curtain Club, and they had like a hot dog vendor. Me and my buddy Michael Buchanan ate some of this fucking hot dog. It's the worst fucking idea I can still think of. Anyway, we got on stage and we started playing the gig, and it was fun. And then it fucking hit me. And that was like 22, 23 or some shit. I could handle my fucking booze, but I wasn't handling this. And then, anyway, so I was like, come on, let's fucking hurry this shit up, man. Fuck, let's go. And like, we just like hate them in turn. And I'm like, I'm just gonna shit my pants on stage. I don't think I did. But anyway,
I don't think I did. Is that what you said?
Yeah, I don't think I did. I was like
100% positive.
I was able to hold it.
Not that time, maybe.
Man, where were your friends? They should have stopped you from eating a Deep Ellum hot dog, man. That's,
Telling you.
I know. Exactly.
Yeah, that's just wrong.
But yeah, I was like destructible. I was a kid, 21 or something. And
Yeah, your gut's invincible. No big deal.
And then my girlfriend at the time, Laura, and her mom, Chris, Scrag, shout out. But she drove me back to where we were going, and then I started like convulsing and like I was like, dude, this is not motherfucking food poisoning. This is something else. And then for I think 4 days, I just sat on or laid on the couch, sweating and vomiting. Apparently, I had salmonella poisoning or something like that.
Salmonella poisoning?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All thanks to a Deep Ellum corn dog.
It's good that it wasn't E. coli.
No, it's something.
It was Deep Ellum Manila. Okay, I want to say hi to Kim.
I've never felt like I was going to die before. Yeah, you feel like shit sometimes, but I knew I was going to die.
Hey, there is a guy that stands out in front of Reno's and cooks hamburgers, and man, they always smell really good. I've never been bold enough to try one, but man, he it's like it's tempting. So I can see. I guess you get enough drinks in you, and maybe you succumb to that.
Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kim. Thank you.
Hi, Kim.
This is one of my childhood friends right here. I've known Kim Peacock since we were teenagers.
Tell us juicy stories.
I know her through her brothers. Basically, her brother David Peacock was in the band Forced Entry. Forced Entry had a unique deal back when 97.1 was the Eagle or whatever it was back then. They had a local show, and Forced Entry recorded a song called Stacked Deck is what it was called, and it was huge on the Eagles. So it kind of put Forced Entry on the map in the Dallas-Fort Worth metal scene. We were all kids. The good old days.
You made me think for a minute maybe they had changed the Eagle. It's still the Eagle. I mean, it's not the Eagle, but I thought maybe they had changed it. Wait, when you said that.
Dude, have y'all listened to like the rock station 92.5?
I haven't listened to radio in forever.
Right, but
you don't listen to The Freak at all?
Right. So instead of playing Steve Miller AC and Steve Miller and AC/DC and Steve Miller and AC. Instead of doing that, they do that and they throw Nirvana in there.
Oh yeah.
It sucks.
Yeah. You know, Nirvana's further away from us now than like the Rolling Stones was, you know, early albums and Beatles stuff was when, you know, when we were younger and, you know, into classic rock, you know, so.
Fucking 30 years ago.
Yeah, I know, it stinks.
Did you know that on the 24th of this month, it will have been 10 years since Odorous from Guar left us?
Wow.
Wow.
If you want to see one of his last interviews, you can see it right here on Outlaw Video TV. We interviewed Odorous Among Us of War right here in Dallas, Texas.
I saw Guar like in the 80s. Like way, hold on, I'm looking at the date because I got my thing here. I was going to see if I could see when the date. I don't know. I think it was, 1990. I went and saw Guar, and I took two girls that I went to high school with went with me, and we made it about halfway through the show, and they were like, "Yeah, that's enough for us. We got to go." They couldn't handle Guar. It was a little too over the top for them. It was a pretty crazy show.
Tell us more, Kim Peacock Hobbs. This is our 5th year of our Weatherford Music Festival. So her and her husband do shows.
That's dope.
Yeah, man. The Weatherford Music Festival coming up, and also our girl is going to be doing the Brazos thing as well. So a lot of
Megan
really awesome
Moshpit
coming up.
Megan Moshpit doing the hillbilly throwdown.
It sucks that she's not on location at a Buc-ee's giving us the play-by-play.
I was just thinking about that.
She'll be back on the show, though, to tell us all about the next hillbilly throwdown festival. So what's the date of the Weatherford Music Fest, and who all's playing?
End of March.
I'm looking it up on Facebook right now. First, Weatherford Music Festival. March 23rd and 24th. So there you go. March 23rd and 24th.
Has Against All Odds ever played any outdoor shows?
Yes, actually. That's a great ask. We played one out in Forney. They have an amphitheater. It's very cool. That's the show that we opened for the Matchbox 20 cover band. And then Ben and I have actually done a couple of acoustic sets with just me and him. We thought it was going to be a covered stage. It was not, and it was overcast, and we got burned like a motherfucker.
Crazy.
Me and my pasty ass skin burned.
Just out in the sunshine.
Yeah, it felt great outside. I was like, this is a great day, having a good time. Yeah, the second we got off stage.
You had to buy that cloak?
No, but that would have been a great item to have for that day. I mean, it was a beautiful day. It was just very overcast. It was like, oh, it's gonna be fine.
This cloak?
Worry about it. Ta-da! Y'all, that was the smallest one they had. I need to like cut it or something. It's too long.
She got that on loan from the builder.
It's good that way.
Love it. I love it. I love it.
Looks good that way.
Hef did an amazing job that night.
Dope.
This is dope.
Well, sure. Why not?
We're just gonna fill you in. I say dope a lot, and a lot of the times it's very intentional. Dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's dope. He's a pretty dope dude. 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 Love it. I love it. 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 Dope, 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 dope. That's dope. That's a pretty dope, dope. That's a pretty dope, 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 dope. That's dope, 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 dope. That's facts.
Hey Ariel, a couple of days ago I got a comment on one of my photos on Facebook that said that's dope, and I could have sworn it was you, and I looked and it was here for now, so you spread it. So.
Everybody on Johnny TV says it. I'm telling you, it's becoming international.
Yep, it's catching on.
Kids say.
The only reason I ever said it was because my husband's helper used to say it all the time, so I picked it up, and now I just say it all the time.
Love it.
How old are you, Ariel?
Do it.
How old are you?
You want to guess?
24.
Wish.
You want me to
Ask
actually
a woman her age.
I'm 33.
Oh, you shouldn't be saying dope.
I know. But this kid was like
fucking
22.
Jonah Hill was saying
and joke
dope all
8,000
over
times a day.
This Is the
Don't
End.
even. I love it. I love it.
I think I'm going to make a really nice reel of that and do an ad on Facebook with that to promote
Dope.
Blow Your Brains Out.
That'd be
And
great.
Weekly concert calendar. Weekly concert calendar. Weekly concert calendar. Arlington, Dallas, Fort Worth. Surrounding areas. Get your asses out. And have fucking fun. Have some fucking fun.
welcome to the show, Chris Kelly of the band Coilback, playing this Saturday at Halton Theater. What's up, Chris Kelly?
Hello.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
My pleasure.
Nice world champion hat you got there.
Yeah. Got the hoodie over here too.
Hoodie?
Something about
I
something.
need to fill up my drink.
World champion Texas Rangers. Don't you fucking forget it.
That's right. 10 years
Everybody-
later than it should have been, but you know. can't
I
help
just
but
like
know
saying
something.
world champions because the night it happened, I was on a podcast and everybody's giving me a hard time, you know. They're not actually the world champions, are they? So you goddamn right they are.
Yeah. Yup.
I've been a Texas Ranger fan all my life. Now, I'm not a sicko. Let me be respectful. I'm not a freak about any sports at all or any sports team. But I did grow up as a kid in Arlington, Texas. And before it was like a thing to drop your kids off at the mall, it was a thing to drop your kids off at the ballpark in Arlington, the old one, the old Arlington Stadium. So I spent a ton of time out there fucking off, giving people a hard time and watching ball games. So I made it a point to do the same with my children and take them out to see a lot of shows. My children actually saw the Nolan Ryan games. The Nolan Ryan game where he punched Robin Ventura.
Robin Ventura, yeah.
Yeah, we were there with my two kids.
That was the best thing that ever happened in that stadium.
Damn right it was.
That had to be fun to see live.
It was.
I had a friend that had a framed print of that hanging on his wall when you walked into his house. Him and his wife had it. That was kind of weird, but it was like, okay. They had a really nice framed copy of it.
Yeah, for the record, they had to, they stopped the game for about at least 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, and cops lined the whole, stadium wall. Infield, outfield was lined with cops to make sure nobody took it to the next level, I guess.
I won't out the person who had that photo on the wall, but I will say it is someone in the Dallas music scene, or in the DFW music scene.
I'm going to take one guess and say Heth.
No, he would have probably blown it up into a poster or something.
Yeah. There
we go. Nice.
Aww.
I'm not gonna start pulling out autograph stuff. I've got too much of it. It'd be dumb.
I'm not going to pull out my dick either.
I don't have
You
any.
probably wouldn't enjoy it as much as me.
I don't have any baseball
Be
stuff.
dumb.
Mine's all football.
Mine's hockey.
And what do you got? I got a lot of that too. Stars.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I don't have a lot of signed stuff, but
Hold on.
For the record, it's not a real signature. I don't have a real signature on it, but it's still nice nonetheless.
oh, you got a stick. Whose is it? Is it Mike's?
Mike Madonna.
Oh, heck yeah.
Yeah, and that's actually one that my father-in-law knew somebody that worked for the Stars, and it's actually one of his sticks.
That's very cool.
So it's actually real nice.
My husband did plumbing on his house, and he said he was a butthole, but
Yeah, he is. He's kind of a butthead, but cool to have sticks. So.
I saw him eating at Bob's Steak and Chop House a couple of times.
Very nice.
I painted Andy Moog's house.
Animal.
Yep.
When my daughter was like my daughter, when she was a little kid, I used to take her to Stars games. We used to go all the time, and she was a huge Stars fan. She loved Mike Madonna, and so he was going to sign autographs out at the Mesquite Rodeo one day. We saw that, and so I got us tickets to go out there for that. And we got there, and there was like this huge long line of people going to sign tickets, and he was up there signing tickets, and he was like this. He just looked so sad that my daughter was like decided she didn't want an autograph from him because she just thought he looked too sad.
They used to do this thing. We can get back to the concert calendar in a second, but they would go to the Galleria and they would have multiple of the teammates.
Yeah, icebreaker.
Yeah. And some of them were just kind of like beaten that they had to sign, like, hey, can you sign this? Hey, can you do this? I'm like, dude, I waited like hours in this line. I got here early because I love you guys, and I don't really find value in signed things, but it was really cool because my dad took me, and he was he would always take me to the Stars games, and we went to the old stadium. He had season tickets. We were in the group that started the "Who Cares" chant.
That would be the reunion arena for anybody keeping up.
Yeah, and I don't know, it's very disappointing that like you go see these people that you've just idolized and you watch play and you like cheer on, and your parents buy tickets and they paint your face and they let you bring posters and get all excited, and then they're like,
did you see that?
Yes.
I was just informed that most of the people on the panel today have a horrible echo. So whoever is listening out there, there is some bad red rope licorice being circulated amongst the crowd. Do not eat the bad red rope licorice.
But anyways, back to concert calendar.
All right. Chris, thank you very much for being here with us, man. You got a big show coming up this weekend. Tell us about this, will you?
Yeah, so we're playing Saturday, Haltom Theater, live in Haltom City, Texas. The doors open at 7. Show starts at 8, $10 cover for the door. The address for those that don't have it is 5601 East Belknap Street, Haltom City, Texas. We got We're on the Bill, Coilback, Dark Avenue, Empires, Lotus Throat, and Against All Odds.
That's us.
It's a killer show. It's a good lineup.
Dark Avenue is really good. We played with them when we opened for Trap. They played right after us.
Yeah, we played with Lotus Throat before. I think we played with Dark Avenue.
Now,
And you play drums in the band, right, Chris?
I hit drums. I don't know how well I play them, but yes.
They're there. They look
I make
cool.
noise.
Making noise is good.
Yeah. It's
As long
fun.
as sound comes out, we're golden.
Dave Jarvis?
He's muted. Oh, there he is.
You had a question?
What's up?
Comment?
Just passed.
You know what I want to talk about?
I think what Dave was saying is that
Yeah, I
he will
wanna talk
see
about-
y'all there this Saturday.
Yes, you will.
I know that's what he was saying.
Want to know what I want to talk about?
What do you
this
want to
show.
talk about?
All right, let's talk about bitches. All right, check
They
it
be
out.
snacking.
All right, remember back when we were all kids? I assume y'all all look pretty old, but like when you had like a chick had like baby hair, like she would just like cut it off. But now they like plaster it onto their foreheads, and they look like
You mean like these ones that just do it by themselves?
no, are you plastering it on your forehead like a fashion style?
Not on purpose, no. It's like a cowlick.
Okay, not on purpose. Anyway, they're doing it on purpose now, and it's fucking ridiculous looking. They come to my goddamn shop with
Is he like a little swirl?
yeah, but like they all look like it's so stupid. Like, what are you, a fucking moron? You fucking cunt. And you're like 20 fucking 3. You're supposed to be what fashion's all about. But you look like a fucking retard. Oh, I can't say retard. You look like a specially needed cunt. Whatever the fuck. Anyway, that's how I feel about it.
Now we know what Hank does not like to see in fashion. And the next time I'm around you, I'm going to purposely try to make this guy swirl around my face.
Oh shit! Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. All right, totally worth it.
No, you'll see them. Like white chicks are. I understand black chicks doing it, cause like whatever. But like white fucking cunts doing it. Come on, heads that shit up.
They all look the same to me.
Fucking
You know what you
trigger
know.
warnings, I guess.
What's our next show? So we got ours March 16th.
Our
Lotus
next show.
Lords. Okay, that just got real confusing. Butcher Baker, Lotus Lords, and Faded Night at Growl Division Brewery. This is on St. Patrick's Day. How fun! $10 cover. Doors at 6:30. Bands at 7.
So this is on Sunday.
This on Sunday. Sunday
Yep.
fun day.
All right.
St.
we got
Patrick's
a
Day. Wear your
St.
green.
Patrick's Parade right there at Growl. That's Division Brewery also. Okay, I don't know if anybody can see this. If you're watching on your computer or on your TV, maybe you can. Next week on Blow Your Brains Out, March the 20th, is actor Van Quattro. The week following, on the 27th, is Holly West. That's right. You heard me right. The one and only, the lovely Holly West of the band Dead Grove and Zapparella. Then kicking off April appropriately on the 3rd, we have Mean Motor Scooter. 410, we have actress Max Wassa. 417, we have the P-Town Skanks. Think there's a week there that we still have to fill. If anybody's interested, get with us. The 1st of May, we have Austin Young on May 1. And then May 8th, we're going to have all the bands, the Argonaut, Rivethead, Warhog on to pump up the next Blow Your Brains Out free show at Diamond Gems on Saturday, May the 11th.
Pump the jam, pump it up.
All right, so back to this new venue here, the studio on Canton. That address looks familiar. I'm going to say that's I can't remember the names of the old. Hey, I think someone was telling us that On the Rocks, but On the Rocks has a Commerce address. Canton is one block south of Commerce. So that's going to put it by the Bomb Factory. So maybe the Bomb Factory or whatever it is now the studio. Anybody have any idea?
None. Zero ideas.
Well, notice it says
appears to be the
KNON.
studio at the factory.
Sounds right. Well,
Lou
notice it
says the
says
studio. Oh,
KNON
sorry.
at the top. I was just pointing out it says KNON. I really don't give a fuck, but it says KNON, so maybe a KNON benefit thing.
Lou says the studio is the Old Deep Ellum Live.
So the bands to point out here, not only Creeper and Low Gear, that's Bobzilla right there of Low Gear, and members of God, I knew I was gonna go blank when I try to remember the name of that band. Anyway, Iron Jaw, but this band here, Life of Scars, I can't remember the last show Life of Scars is played, so that's gonna be kick ass for them to be on there. And then Pass the Ammunition. That's Wayne Abney's band, Life of Scars. All right. Go ahead.
Next up at Division Brewery. Wait, make this bigger so I can see everything. Woo! Okay. Go away. Weekly events. Wednesday we have Pub Guys Trivia. Thursday we have Acoustic Jam. Friday we have music with is it Shell? Would you say Shell? Okay. Shell on Earth. The guys. Sycophants. Indigo. Actually, the girl that's Indigo, is this Indigo League or just Indigo?
Says Indigo League, I believe.
Okay. There's a girl that I was in choir with, and she goes by Indigo. And she's been making a big wave in the music scene. And Nesting Doll. No, she's not, but she's a very nice lady. She doesn't strip.
I'm not here to judge.
I mean, there's a slight judgment in the voice.
We got dollar bills. We can make it rain.
No, that was your slight misinterpretation of what I said. But it's okay. You're young. You're young and infant.
Okay, they're advertising Saturday as their St. Patrick's Day celebration.
Because who wouldn't? Music with Farewell to Fools, Glue Stick, and Sear. Never heard of them. This sounds like it's going to be dope. And then Sunday we have Cousin's Maine Lobster, if you're hungry. Music with Butcher Baker, Lotus Lords, and Faded Night. All right, Brian's 50th birthday. Sounds like everyone's birthday is coming up. This one's Friday, March 22nd, next week. No cover, free show with Destination Zero.
Ooh, Triple SP, they're cool.
It's at Saida too, Fort Worth venue.
So many Fort Worth venues. So wonderful.
Look at this. Here for Now has a show coming up at the Dive in Denton.
This Friday. 9 p.m.'s the show. Don't miss it.
Yeah, don't miss Here for Now. Get out and see them while you can before they blow up, take over the world.
All right. Who's down for Within Chaos? 20-year anniversary show. Is this Within Chaos? This is their 20th year anniversary? Or is it the Metal Fest?
I think technically you would have to say it's the name of the band Within Chaos.
It's their
the name specifically is 20 years celebration.
Oh wow, look at them. That's great.
Because they don't have any original members that I'm aware of. Is that correct, Dave Jarvis?
No, LT and Wolf are original members from Necrogasm.
No, I'm talking about Within Chaos.
Yeah, well, when they changed their name from Necrogasm to Within Chaos, the LT and Wolf were a member of both bands.
Okay. But then were they out of the band for a little while and they had other member replacements?
No. Those two have always been there. Jim, who runs Clicks, he was
in Tyler.
And then Danny, who's the singer for Lud now, he was their singer as Necrogasm and Within Chaos. And then they had another one. They had a
JC Scars.
Jason. Yeah, their guitarist was Jason.
They've had a couple of guitarists, and that JC Scars was the singer for a while. So basically, Within Chaos is so old, you can go back. You can go back like 15 years ago, at least 12 years ago. I've got an interview with Within Chaos here on Outlaw Video TV.
Hey, that's pretty cool, though. I mean, we've only made it like 3 or 4. Struggle's real. So 20 years, that's pretty dope.
But I see that Lone Star Conspiracy is playing that show. So if anybody out there is listening, make sure that when they're playing, you tell every one of them to blow their fucking brains out.
That's legit.
Troublemaker Tour. We've got Trey Lewis. This is out in my neck of the woods at Silver Saloon. And this is some country. Newer country, I guess.
Joining the show now, the one and only Lou Morris of the band Coilback.
What's up, guys?
I think I know that guy. I've seen him around somewhere.
Yeah, you're usually looking to seeing me from behind for whatever reason. You weirdo. Hey, I got off early. What's up, guys?
Just in time.
Thank you for stopping in, Lou. I heard you were a little challenged in making a special video for us to announce the show tonight, so it's good to see your face.
Oh, yeah. Did you get the video? Did you not get it?
Not that I know of.
I sent it to you on your Facebook. Look on your Facebook Messenger.
Going there now. Yeah, man. I worked all day today, and I've been on Facebook, but I was on Blow Your Brains Out, so I'm going to my personal right now for the first time today.
That's all good. Yeah, I sent it over there, so I got it done for you.
Rock and roll.
I thought you said I got a gun for you for a second.
That too.
Losing it? Slowly losing it?
I get it.
All right, so it's a big weekend for Coilback.
It'll be a fun party. I mean, we got a lot going on. I don't know if they mentioned it too. Gina Corbett's going to actually have some of Bruce Corbett's stuff over there that she's selling at the show as well.
Interesting.
Some of his collection, like some of his Aerosmith collectibles, I think she said, some Batman stuff and everything, kind of selling off some stuff to raise some money. So she'll have a little pop-up sort of table over there with some stuff, along with obviously all the lineup and everything that's there.
Very cool. Miss you, Bruce Corbett, man. I've known Bruce Corbett since we were teenagers. I was at that first Texas Jam also. I just didn't make the video. For anybody wanting some Dallas rock and roll trivia, Bruce Corbett, the singer of Rigor Mortis and War Beast, is now passed away. But he was in the Aerosmith live video at the Texas Jam.
Oh, yeah. Him and Aerosmith go way back.
He had the Draw the Line tattoo. That was the fucking coolest.
Oh, yeah. That's badass. Yeah, we actually, Coilback actually played with him on that last show. We did that Vulgar Fest with him when War Beast did their last show.
Okay. Well, that's crazy. I think I was so War Beast focused that night that I can't remember who else was playing, but I was there.
Everybody was, man. Everybody was. And I talked to Bruce backstage, and I was just impressed that because he wasn't signed on to possibly do the whole set. He said he'll do as much as he can. And he went out there and delivered. Like, you didn't even notice. Like, he went out there and just knocked it out.
Yeah. It was really nice, man. It was good to see him, the band, everything. All right, everybody, check this out.
Hey, Coilback here. We'll be playing this Saturday, March 16th at Halton Theater. We'll be celebrating Lily Lord's birthday. We'll be joined by Against All Odds, Empires, Lotus Throat, and Dark Avenue. Doors open at 7. It's $10 at the door to be there the whole fucking night. So be there and join us.
Blow your brains out and come party with Coilback, Empires, Dark Avenue, Lotus Throat, and Against All Odds this Saturday at the Halton Theater.
Fuck yeah, bro. Top
notch. There you go.
That's dope.
Yeah, you see, Chris got his nut shot in there too, so.
Yeah, my balls are still sore.
It's the
I think
ball
Fernando will massage him for you later if you ask.
He might.
Just gotta ask nicely.
That's so kind.
I mean, you know, we look out for each other. That's what we do.
Bandmate right there.
Exactly.
Like family.
Well, actually, Craig's a bass player now. The rhythm's got to stick together, so we'll have to get Craig on that. Y'all rhythm section can rub each other's balls and stuff.
What
Hey,
channel?
Lou, I want to ask you about all this stuff on the wall behind you. What all you
this
got
stuff?
here? It looks pretty
Okay,
good.
yeah. Well, I used to work for Disney, so I have a lot of Maleficent stuff. I got a collection. I'm actually in the bedroom here. This is all hanging out there. And then the girlfriend, she does Harley Quinn stuff. She's got a big history with the character. She used to do children's hospitals as a cosplayer and stuff. So she's got a bunch of Harley Quinn stuff. You can kind of see it behind me there. And then, like, yeah, there's my Maleficent stuff. Here, there's some pins there. But if you look back here, there's a bunch of stuff up on the ceiling. Let's see if I can get the camera.
Oh, that's awesome.
All the pops and stuff.
Nice.
The whole house is a bunch of collectibles. It's one of those that I got, like, Evil Dead and stuff in my office and Haunted Mansion, and then got a bunch of horror stuff. And then slowly getting the living room remodeled so I can have a recording area, and I'm having some guitars hanging up there and stuff. I'll do a little video tour one of these days when I get it all together.
Nice. Very nice.
Right now, prepping for a movie I got to finish doing the stuff for at the end of the month, so that's going to be the bulk of my next 2 weeks.
Sounds like super fun.
Yeah, it's an ass whoop. You love the finished product, but the work's definitely kicks your ass. And speaking of which, we're working on some new songs for Coilback as well, so we're going to hit this studio in May, I believe. No, June. Hitting Session Works in June to finish up some new tracks and get the new album out finally.
Yay.
So that ought to be interesting. We've got some cool stuff in the works, and we're going to let Chris actually do an a cappella song.
What?
I got something to tie the whole show together here.
Yeah, I mean, if you heard his rendition of Enter Sandman.
There we go. I got sports toys, so we can go.
Kick ass.
Sports action figures. So we got sports side of it and collectible side of it. So.
Oh yeah,
I'm a toy nerd too. So
I used to sell a lot of cowboy stuff, so I used to have a ton of cowboy stuff. My old office was Cowboys, and then I used to get a lot. I get somewhere around here. I've got like an autographed DeMarcus Ware, like actual game jersey, and one shirt that's got a ton of autographs on it. And then I used to have a bunch of collectibles, but ended up selling a lot of it off. Oh yeah, Dallas Stars, Cindy. She's actually got Jamie Benn pegged her in the forehead with a puck at a game, like really cracked her head. So as an apology, she got the puck, a jersey, and a stick all signed by him, and it's the actual puck that whacked her in the head too. So it's got some of her DNA on it as well.
Totally worth
it. That sucks for her, but it's totally worth it.
Yeah,
she just takes the puck and inserts it into the cavity in her head.
Nah, that it didn't do enough of a ding there. It kind of severed some nerves or something. But hey, it saves on Botox on that side of the face. So.
Well, last week we played a timely commercial from Love Stricken Demise featuring our very own.
Oh, no.
Ariel.
Hold it. Let me stop you. It's Love Sick Drug now. Love Stricken Demise is the old band.
Oh, is it? Love Sick Drug. Sorry. Thank you.
Yeah. No, there's a line between the two because it's like Holly and Billy and all of them obviously did Love Stricken Demise, and Billy brought it back, but wanted to make it a whole new band. So.
Well, like Nikki McKibben is my cousin, and so I apologize. It's a little bit like Smirnoffs or something. I mean, it just is stuck in my head. So
yeah, just call it Starflex. It'll work.
Yep, there you go. So here we go tonight, featuring yours truly. The new. This is for Ben DeMann. We hear he came down with a severe case of IBS.
Last time I saw Erin from Lovesick Drug, she gave me IBS.
Oh no, that's a deep fake. That's definitely not me.
Last time I saw Erin, she gave me a burning sensation. Totally worth it, by the way.
Not doing it. No.
The last time I saw Fernando, he gave me IBS.
What's he talking about? Fernando gave me a burning sensation last time I saw him. Really? I mean, what? Yeah.
pretty sure Lou gave me IBS.
Lou.
So last time that I saw Lou, he gave me a burning sensation.
Last time I saw Lou, he gave me a burning sensation.
Slap.
Billy gave me a burning sensation last time I saw him.
Hey, I didn't know. You know me. Let's go with the flow.
Down with OPP.
Billy gave me a burning sensation last time I saw him.
Kelly. Was that Jeff or?
2 new hot sauces from Lovesick Drug, IBS and Burning Sensation, joining our original favorite, Love Juice. Now available at the Lovesick Drug merch site, or get yours in person at the next LSD show.
Billy sure messed up my insides.
All right, you too can have your very own burning sensation. Care of Love Sick Drug.
And just to throw the plug out there, we will have some with us at Cindy's birthday party on April 7th that we're playing at the Haltom Theater, Love Sick Drug. And I'm going to give y'all an exclusive scoop on this right now since he's on here.
All right.
Chris is actually the new drummer for Love Sick Drug.
Whoa.
Oh, wow. Sorry,
So
Fernando.
Double
you're,
dipping.
you're the first ones to publicly know about it now. He's been at rehearsals with us and just knocked it out of the park. So Fernando and Chris now. So we joke about it. Love Sick Drug powered by Coilback now.
It's funny. His face makes it seem like he just found out.
That's just Chris's face. That's his excited face. You should see him when he orgasms.
And how would you know?
Oh, there's websites. Yeah, you want to plug your OnlyFans, Chris?
I don't think my wife would appreciate it. Funny story, I did talk to her about starting one up like a couple years ago, though.
Well, go ahead and plug hers in.
She
I was going to say
wasn't,
featuring your
she
wife,
wasn't for it.
hopefully.
I want to start one up. Cool. You want to take photos? Nah, I got some girls lined up, though.
All right, so here's the flyer for that show here. Love Sick Drug, Cindy's birthday bash is at the Haltom Theater. Look here, David, Jarvis, and Hank. It's Intemperate Sons.
Yep,
Yellow
Intemperate
Red
Sons.
and Bedlam.
That'll be Bedlam's first show. That's actually Bobby Wood's new band that he's doing.
Okay.
And then the cool thing, the connection is the whole point of us having the legacy of Prince there. We're friends with Danny Allen, which he's really cool, and everything else. But that picture there is actually Cindy. She did backup dancing for Prince whenever he went through Dallas. And that's a photo of her after she'd done the performance.
Oh my goodness.
That's awesome, dude.
So that's the connection there. So yeah, it's going to be a fun show.
Covered
Is that
in
a
gold.
gold bodysuit?
No, it's gold paint. She got covered in gold paint.
Oh,
Fucking
goddamn.
awesome.
She
I'm
said
sure
she was
that felt-
cleaning that out of orifices for a while. So yeah, that one's going to be a fun show too. And then Chris will be there too, and we'll have all the hot sauces, so you can come home and say we gave you IBS or a burning sensation.
For real.
Yeah, we
Or,
got
you
to
know.
pick some up and like try it here on the show is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'll have to hook you guys up with some, and then y'all can do it. Y'all can do a little taste test.
Yep, we all three need a bottle or a
There you
bottle.
I
go.
love hot sauce. The
Come to the
spicy
love
stuff.
juice and leave with a burning sensation.
I'd say Chris has tried. Have you tried all three or just two of them?
I haven't tried the love juice. I tried the
Okay,
other
so yeah, you tried two of them. So yeah, I have to get you a love juice one.
The IBS name is definitely fitting. I'll say that.
Well, you put away a whole bottle in what, 2 days?
Something like that,
Okay,
Yeah,
do that
that's
to you.
Chris doesn't know how to do anything in small quantities. Chris, why don't you tell him about how I tried to advise you on apple cider vinegar?
Oh my Lanta. We know where this is going.
He had told me about apple cider vinegar, about like an 8-ounce cup or something to that effect. So I didn't know that he meant like put a little spoonful in an 8-ounce cup. So I filled a whole fucking 8-ounce cup up with apple cider vinegar and just downed it.
I'm sure your intestines really loved you for that.
Oh man, my whole stomach was on fire for a good couple hours, and
It'll light you up.
Yeah, he missed a vital instruction there. I was like, put a teaspoonful in an 8-ounce cup of water. He heard 8-ounce cup. He writes me back going, "How do you do this every day?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?" He's like, "An
"There's no way
8-ounce
this
cup
can
of
be
it."
right. This shit sucks.
You know, though, bravo for trying it and doing a whole 8-ounce because that shit is rough.
I would think about halfway through, you'd be like, something's not right about this.
Yeah, it didn't feel great.
I'm sure it didn't feel even. I felt even worse coming out the other side.
That wasn't great either.
Yeah, Chris in Quantities actually had posted a thing about Lava Cantina. We did one of the last Metal Mondays back in the day over there, and Chris discovered how strong their margaritas were on that show, and I don't think Chris remembers too much of that show.
Not a whole lot.
That could be why they don't do Metal Mondays at Lava Cantina anymore.
Yeah.
That was an interesting show.
That's why I only have a 3 margarita limit before stage time now.
3 margarita limit?
Oh, yeah.
Before stage time.
Damn,
I probably
margaritas
had
have
at
so much
least,
sugar.
what, like 10 or 12 before we even got on the stage?
You were about 7 in before we got on stage, and then you were constantly requesting them between every song to the point where I just had them delivered just to shut him up. But, yeah, we had to do 2 1-hour sets, so it was one of those. We had to drag out everything we had. And at one point, we were covering 4 Horsemen. I tell Chris to count it in, and he just goes into a drum solo. We're like, what the hell is he doing?
He didn't know what he was doing.
Oh, no, he
When
didn't.
all else fails, drum solo.
Yeah, we just kind of stopped and looked at him going, what the fuck?
I do remember on Master, though, whenever we covered Master, Fernando was screaming at his guitar because I think his shit fucked up, too.
Oh, yeah. Fernando was a little bit loaded, too, and his pedal went out. And I'm trying to do the quiet bit in Master of Puppets where I'm doing the solo. And Fernando's over there just fucking with the pedal, and you just hear over the whole solo. And then he gets on the mic and starts apologizing. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's a Spinal Tap show.
We don't apologize.
Yeah, they've learned that since, and they both realize that they kind of have to pace themselves a little better on that one. But it was a memorable show for everybody there, just not Chris.
A lot more water, a lot less alcohol now.
Oh, Chris.
All right, guys, I got to sign off and get some stuff done, but just wanted to dip in and harass you a little bit.
Yeah, thank you. It's good to see you.
Yeah, it's good seeing y'all guys, and
Saturday.
looking forward to seeing everybody on Saturday. I see you, Ariel, there, and Chris, I'll probably see there most likely. I'm guessing.
What time is loading? 5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Might want to find that out ahead of time. Only mentioned it a few times, but yeah, 5 o'clock.
I'm usually one of the first ones there, so.
This is true. Chris is usually, besides me, Chris is usually the other one that's early. So. All right. Well,
this one.
Oh yeah, and that one's gonna be badass. And then we got another one on May 5th coming up for Love Sick Drug, where we'll be playing with Doyle and OTEP as well.
Okay, yeah, I've got that flyer here. I'll find it in a minute. We'll talk about it.
All right. But yeah, that one we got pre-sale tickets going on still because basically, obviously, pre-sales are pre-sales. So anybody that's out there, it always helps the bands if you buy it through the band. So that's the way to do it. Don't go buy it at the door or through the main website. You're not helping anybody locally then. So just go over there, and then we have a bonus that if you buy 2 tickets from us, you get $10 in merch credit at the booth. So not only do you save money over the pre-sale, you get some freebies too. And you automatically get a song download, and we usually throw some stickers and stuff in there for the will call stuff.
Ooh, fancy.
So
Dude, thank you very
pop all
much
kinds
for
of stuff.
stopping in here for the concert calendar and, making it what it needs to be. I mean, I want a band or 2 here every concert calendar to promote their shows. So thank you for taking me up on the offer, being here and delivering the motherfucking goods.
All right. I appreciate you having us on, man. I'll catch y'all later, and I'll see you Saturday, Chris and Ariel.
Yeah, you will.
All right.
All right. Catch y'all later.
Okay. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Lou. All right.
Are y'all
What's
done with
going
me
on
as
this
well?
Friday at the Silver Saloon?
Ooh, this one's Friday, March 29th. We have Braden Stewart, Zach Welch, and Randy Hoyt.
Giving clicks a run for their money.
Woo-hoo.
Offended by everything.
I'm offended by this poster. Okay, I'm glad you got that. Saints Can Lie, City of Auburn, Moonstone. Where is this at? At Trees, April 5th.
Here we go. Some Iron Mang, everybody. How you doing, Wes?
Oh, all right.
Promote this one.
Mondo's
Yeah, we're looking forward to
Bizarros.
this. This is we're playing with Mondo's Bizarros back to back, 2 weeks in a row. We're playing with them April 20th and April 27th. But this one's going to be a longer show with longer sets, and so we're going to have more time to play and have more fun at that one. I think.
I'm curious. Did the Ramones ever play with Ozzy or Black Sabbath?
They did. They got booed off stage. That's actually interesting. The record company or whoever the promoter was, they actually billed it as punks versus versus heavy metal, punk versus heavy metal, and people showed up ready to fight, and so it was predictably bad, and the Ramones got booed off stage.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys need to remember that the Ramones weren't really that fucking popular back then. Nobody really understood. I can't say nobody. You know, the majority of rock fans just didn't understand punk at all back then, really. And so, you know, it's a lot of that. Now, let me also be fair in saying that, to me, Iron Maiden is punk on their first 2 records. Iron Maiden and Killers. Some of that old Judas Priest is punk to me. So, you know, either way, just pointing out that a lot of people didn't get the Ramones until later, until like Sedated showed up in some movies and shit.
Right. Well, I'll tell you what. Even if you're not into the Ramones, their show is a ton of fun. They have a lot of fun playing, and they have a really fun stage show, and they're just it's a party. So it's a fun show.
Everybody's into the Ramones now because we all know Sedated.
Yep, and I'm gonna go. I'm actually running sound for them Friday night at Rockin' Taco Bar.
Oh, very cool.
Everybody just wants to be sedated.
I wanna be sedated.
Yeah, man. So you guys are going to have a kick-ass show. Everybody get out there to the taco bar and then also to Haltom Theater. So this is a pretty badass show for you guys to be playing at Haltom Theater, huh?
Yeah, that'll be my first time out there. I had never been out there, so I'm looking forward to that one.
And for anybody listening, if you have any doubts, just stop the doubting now. Iron Mang delivers the goods. I know you've seen some Black Sabbath cover bands and tribute bands in the past. We're like, I need to drink a little more. No, dude, these guys deliver the goods. It's fucking crazy. I mean, they sound like Black Sabbath. They're not really doing their own thing. Eddie Lee here sounds like Ozzy when he's singing Sabbath, bloody Sabbath. You know, that fucking killing ourselves to live. You know, even when his voice cracks, it still sounds like Ozzy. And the only time I heard your voice crack at all was during Killing Ourselves to Live. So God bless you, brother.
Thanks. That's about the highest compliment I can get.
Flicker Stick, April 13th at Trees. Special guest, Gentlemen, Rhodes, Ottoman, Turks. Oh, this is the 7th show that they mentioned.
I knew I had flyers for it. I just wanted to make sure I had it while Lou was here, so I got that other one.
I couldn't remember if I sent them last week or this week. I know sometimes I send duplicates, so. April 7th at Haltom Theater, Lovesick Drug, 1999, The Legacy of Prince, The Intemperate Sons. They're pretty dope if you haven't seen them. Ella Red and Bedlam for Cindy's birthday bash.
I'm going to get some of that cake.
Dope.
Dope. This is dope.
Here's the taco. No,
Iron
The
Mang.
420 show.
Yeah, that's the Diamond Gems. Yeah, and postmortems at that one too. They're really good.
Slayer tribute.
Yeah, they were awesome. We played with them
yeah.
a few weeks ago, and they were great.
Woo.
Here we go. Here's the taco bar show.
Yeah, that's our next
Rockin'
show right there.
Tacos.
Rockin' Taco.
I knew I had it, Eddie. You knew I did.
And we just added. There's an original punk band called Rotten Cotton Candy that's going to open this show for us.
Okay, cool, man.
Yeah, their drummer Rob Noxious is a buddy of ours, and so yeah, they're gonna come out and play a quick set before us. But
so Rob Noxious is the newest member.
I like tacos.
Is that
that place has
Eddie
great
Lee?
food too.
Rob Noxious is the newest member of Rotten Cotton Candy. Is that correct?
You would catch me lying if I tried to claim.
Well, I'm pretty sure it is because I talked to the dudes from Rotten Cotton Candy, and he was telling me that they were trying out a new drummer and should be doing shows again soon and would like to be on the show. So
that must be it. He was out at our show as well a couple weeks ago. So he came out to the BYBO show.
Dig that flyer. Found you a cool.
I really
Iron Man.
appreciate the please bring hearing protection for younger ears.
Yeah, I don't like seeing kids out there without hearing protection. It's like, they don't need to have the same problems that we have. So
I keep my son's ear protection in the car. I have two of them, one at the house and one in the car.
Smart.
That's good. That's great.
But we haven't got to see a show yet. We went out to see Spread Eagle. I don't know if I ever talked about it on the show. We went to see Spread Eagle, and he was excited, man, at Fat Daddy's in Mansfield, and they literally told him he couldn't come in. Fucking pieces of shit. March 16th, so coming up at Diamond Gems.
Hey, you can't put that competes with Ariel's gig. You can't put that one up. No.
All right.
No, those guys are good too. The Swerve City, those guys sound just like the Deftones. Those guys are cool too. Those are friends of ours as well. And the guy that opens that show is Kerry Alfred. He's a one-man band, and he's really cool.
Oh, cool. Did he play at that Six Springs festival?
He probably did. He's been playing all over the place.
I think I know who he is. I went up to him and said that I really liked his stuff, and not that he was shy or anything. He was just a little awkward about it.
Yeah, he's just one guy with a guitar and a couple of drums that he plays with his feet, and he gets out there and plays a bunch of metal and stuff, and really jams it out.
Dude, there used to be a one-man Ramones cover band guy. I can't remember his name.
Ramon?
Man, I feel bad that I can't remember his name. I actually tried to get him on Blow Your Brains Out back, when we first started almost a couple of years ago now.
If he wasn't just Ramon, he was missing an opportunity.
No, he was a one-man Ramon band, and the name was something like that. But he goes way back.
Ramon would be great.
Well, he goes way back in the Dallas music scene, and then also his YouTube channel. I'm trying to think of his fucking YouTube channel. I'm just drawing a blank. But he's got a huge YouTube channel with tons of videos of local bands and his Ramones cover band and all that shit on it.
Hey, this Jim Beam has got me faded, and I think it's best for everybody that I leave now. So, hey, y'all, have a wonderful
Peace out,
evening,
sauerkraut.
and I will see y'all next week at same bat time, same bat channel. Blow your brain.